Is it like under like subscription? Like, I'm so confused how this works. Gameplay. Oh, it is. So this is the Wentz. Alright, let's do this.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
He's like the slowest man in the world.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Brady going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady now to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
I picked the wrong play.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who have had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady, catch is made by Harry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The same interception in the same spot. I ain't got to stop running to the middle. It doesn't work for me. Especially with that guy there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
You will eventually. It just means like it's
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Instead of like, I guess, you're wide receiver number 2 instead of just your one wide receiver number 13.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin with Michel on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check 99. Check 99.
On 2nd down, Michel, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel, and he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Oh,
that throw by Brady incomplete.
I didn't like that play.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way.
I never heard
would have been
a
great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
I know. He's your best player right now.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Defense is way better. Let's go.
To throw again. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
I'm trying to put it on the 5-yard line, 2-yard line, 7, safety. Who takes that, bro?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
What? He's got daylight.
Hey,
it's a foot race. He's at the 50.
Get his A's.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
That was your first run you ever. That's your first one you ever done.
69 yards.
That was pretty
good. Bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
That's not the right defense. Huh? Oh.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Breeze now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. No gain on the dump off. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Breeze going to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got him.
Nice.
Touchdown.
27 was right there. He should have whipped that away.
8 yards on the touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Come back. Come back. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans. You can score 21 points in 12 minutes.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I need to tip you both.
So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Brady. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
What the hell was that?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Oh, Brady's throw there, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Open man is Myers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now a timeout taken.
I think it's a first down.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. The final shot before half for Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So close. I thought you had that. That was 50-50 ball. I should have kicked a field goal.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
About that life thing.
The final shot before break. Brady, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Is this my playbook? What is the Patriots playbook? That's weird.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver.
The guys were coming so fast, I had to get rid of it.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8.
Oh, that was good.
Get him.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jamie Collins leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Ready?
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. To throw, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
I just scored anything. Your defense is getting better. I feel like your defense gets better in the second half.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. Wind at his back now in this 3rd quarter.
He's so slow off the...
And it's no good. Lutz pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know who that guy is.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Brady.
Nice, Sam. Holy shit, you read that all the way. That's crazy.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively.
The
They
guy
did that.
He was just
now
sitting
they
there,
got
so I
to
thought
go
he was
and
going
get
to
some
open.
points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Well, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Kill.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Harry. He airs it out. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
It's so
Pat's at the line, ready to go.
I could get 100 in one game if I was playing.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Check out Breeze. Rush in.
From midfield, here's Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the ground is Michel. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check 56. They're going to need some therapy after this. Check 31.
Yes.
Check 31.
Damn it.
Check. Fresno.
Recon, 132 fighter.
He's not gonna get the ball. He's gonna get it off.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. To the end zone, but
I had to
knocked
get the
away
ball off
and
because I wasn't sure I was going to get it, so I was
Eli
just
Apple,
clicking the
good
button.
to the core there as he gets in and knocks it
I was
away.
just,
Not only was the
come on,
call
come on,
spot
come on.
on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely
I gotta
locked
push
up
8-8
tight.
so fast
He was trying
to
to
get the
force
ball
it in
off.
there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Brady gives to Michel, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Breeze now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Right, 80. Check 56. Double dog. That's the way.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Hey, go 66.
On first down, Brady. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been
I thought I had that. Honestly, I thought I was going to go over
Picked
there.
up by Marcus Williams.
Good
And he
edge.
stopped shy of the 15.
I thought that was
at the
over the
14-yard
edge.
line on the return. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The throw over the middle taken in, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. To throw is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Michelle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock in the 2-minute warning. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
I've only scored once since the first half, so your second half defense is just pretty legit. Blast it.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
With the 19.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This one, like 60 miles away.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go!
I think they got more defensive touchdowns than offensive.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
We told each other that we're going to go start this game at 7.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the side.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5.
I should have been throwing to that side all game. I should have never threw it to Lattimore side. I would have 3 less interceptions.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Everyone should be a Patriot. Now the Tom Brady.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
On all Madden, it's so hard to make it go.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Lucky 14.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to go down again.
I was going to keep trying it.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He was looking for Edelman there. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
No, I 15. What are you talking about?
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah. Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows?
Oh, yeah. Just push the center button. Just push the center button. Yeah.
What color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I got, like, it's back, but, like, it's still...
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And now here's another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys